Shalom, shalom. I like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Wachakodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and bishop of Great Millstone, GMS, teaching and ruling well. Salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, the sincere brothers and sisters who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. All right? So this is another segment to similitude of the last days. Right? So I'll start up with a couple scriptures. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. All right. So it says here in Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, I will do my pleasure. So since the beginning, the Lord has given us the prophecies, from the beginning, the same lifestyle, the way of righteousness was always given unto us. You see, in the time of Adam, in the time of Abraham, in the time of Moses. You see, and even in this time now, we have the truth, right? The truth really never changed, and we know that the truth is to fear Yahweh Shai, it's to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and to keep His commandments, right? And that never changed, because it tells us that the Most High is perfect. He doesn't have to change. He never changes. Right? So the same message that we have from the beginning is the same message that we have now. Love each other as you love yourself, and fear the Most High and keep His commandments. All right. That being said, it says here in Amos 3 and 7, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. All right. The Lord made His men. As it says, the Lord has spoken to only Israel. The Lord only spoke to the Israelite men, and He made us privy to the secrets. The downfall of America, the downfall of Esau's kingdom, right? Even the fact that our downfall, okay, the downfall of the Israelite kingdom, okay. The downfall, the Lord made us privy to everything that He was doing, okay, by the way of the scriptures, by way of the prophets, by way of the men that He puts His spirit on to go prophesy His word, okay. And that being said, the world is blinded. The world doesn't move. The world doesn't receive this truth because they're blinded. They walk in darkness by the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The Lord set it up that way. As one of the disciples asked Yahawashi, why speak it down unto the people in parables? Why you speak it? Even some of our people, man, they're in darkness, man. They're not about this thing, man. They're not about serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. Okay, and Yahawashi told them, all these things I do, I speak to them unto parable, for unto you it is given the kingdom of heaven. Not unto them, because they're blind. They're not about this thing, man. All right. Unto us, the kingdom of the Most High is given. Okay. And that being said, now that let's say that the Lord has opened your eyes to understand this truth, man. You have to run, man. Run that you may obtain. Study to show yourself approved, man. It's not just the fact that you're Israelite. Okay, cool. But there's more. You have to put in the work. You have to put your hands to the plow and never turn back, man. You have to put in the work. All right. Okay. It says here in Genesis 18 and 17, and the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham the things which I do, seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. They're going to be blessed in him because we have Israelites in all nations. Okay, all nations, because of captivity, we've been dispersed all over the world in the four corners of the earth. That's why salvation is going to be a global event. The second exit is going to be a global event because we have Israelite in all nations. Okay. Also, and this particular instant, we're playing the role of Abraham because the Lord is showing us, the elders, apostles, and the man on down. He's showing us. He's showing them. Showing us. What He's about to do. His word. As we were saying, He will do nothing but reveal His secrets unto the prophets. So through those men, through our elders and bishops, Right? The Lord is passing through them to give us this understanding, give us this knowledge that we may also do the work. As soon as we know this, we have to go out and preach the message, man. The fact that we're pushing forth this word is we're speaking prophecies into existence, right? Regardless, they're gonna happen regardless. But just the fact that you're doing the work, it's like you're speeding up the process. You know, we're hastening our salvation. We're hastening the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so let's go into it. Revelation 11:8, and it reads, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city." Which is that great city? It's Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. And it's very important that the fact that he characterized it as Sodom and Egypt, we have to think why. Why did the Lord called America Sodom and Egypt? You have to think about it. What happened in Sodom? All acts of filthiness, okay, abominations, okay, man going with men and women with women, child, children were doing this thing too, pedophilia and all these kind of things, abominations, man. You see, and in America, this is what is happening, man. All sorts of abominations is even being pushed forth and being seen as good, as it says that they make a good evil and evil good. You see, the turning of things upside down, man. Okay, and it's also called spiritually called Egypt, because in Egypt the Israelites were slaves. Okay, they were under oppression, double straits, I believe. You know, so it says here, where our Lord was crucified. He's crucified because the image of Yahweh Hashem, of Yahweh Shai is being crucified. Even the fact that he looks as like a so-called black man. Okay, and now these people, they're out here, our people, the so-called Judites. They're getting shot and killed in the streets every day, man. Without remorse, man. You see. The truth also is not being pushed forth, man. They're pushing forth as the so-called Cesare Borgia to be the Messiah. But that is not true. They give the Messiah leprosy, man. They're pushing forth the image to make the world think that the Messiah has leprosy, and that's madness, man. That's disrespectful. That's insulting, man. You see, and that's the Lord's angry with the wicked every day, man. You see, it says here, and they of the people and kindred and the tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in the grave. Right? They're not gonna suffer us to be put in the grave, as in giving us our nationality, telling us that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, that Native Americans, that we are the children of Israel, that we have to turn back to our power, that we're under the curses because we're not following the rules, statutes, and commandments. Right? They're not gonna tell us that because they benefit from the fact that we're downtrodden. They benefit from the fact that we're at the bottom of the food chain. Okay, so it says here, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry. See, they're rejoicing. They're glad. It's really beneficial for them that we're at the bottom, because if we're not at the bottom, we'll be on top, ruling over them. And that's what they fear. And that's why even at the end of their kingdom, they're pushing hard as much as they can to hold on to that power. Okay, they don't want to let go their staff. Okay, but the Lord is going to destroy this kingdom in 1 hour. Okay, and again, that's what happened. You have to put in mind, why did he call America, aka Babylon the Great, Sodom and Egypt spiritually? Why did he choose those cities? Salakia, why did he choose those cities to be to be a representation of America? Because you have to think also at what happened at the end. What happened at the end of that those places? They were destroyed, utterly destroyed. Okay, and that's why we go into Second Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues. And we know that the Lord already smite the Egypt. Right? We've already been delivered. So now he's talking about America. Okay, with plagues as before, and I will destroy the land thereof. And Egypt shall mourn, the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and the punishment, and that the Most High shall bring upon it. You see, The land is gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, the land's gonna be destroyed and plagued with pestilences, with plagues, man. You see, and that's what the Lord has reserved for America. And the Lord and the prophets of the prophets, the elders, apostles, and bishops, and the men on down. We've been pushing this word, man. We've been pushing the destruction of America, man, because that place is so wicked. Okay, is that Babylon the Great, because it's great in wickedness, man. It's the head of the snake, man, and that place has to be destroyed, man. You see, and it says here, 2 Peter 2:6, and turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should leave ungodly. Okay, so Sodom and Gomorrah were an example of what happens if you live ungodly. Okay, and now, even now, America is even greater, is greater in wickedness than Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, yeah, we frown at the things that they do in that's out in the open. Okay, but what they do in the shadow, no, that's even worse, man. It's a shame to speak about what they're doing in darkness, man. Okay, so how much more, how wicked is really America the Great, man? It's so wicked it has to be destroyed by nuclear missile, man, for the earth to be cleansed. Okay, and again, it's an example. Okay, and that is why the Lord classified America as being spiritually called Egypt and Sodom, because it's an example. The Lord's gonna make an example of that land. Okay, it's gonna be a memorial to know, to understand that, okay, if you go against the law, statutes, and commandments, if you go against the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you will be destroyed, man. Okay, so it says here, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversations of the wicked. So again, the just Lot represents the hopeful elect, represents the elect that are going to be delivered out of that destructions, man. Okay, for the righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing, vests his righteous soul from day to day with with their unlawful deeds. And that's us, man. As soon as you come in this truth, realize that the world is filthy, man. It's disgusting, right? And you want to be cleansed through the word. Through the word, you want to become a new creature. And once you become a new creature, you realize that you cannot be here, man. We need this place to be destroyed, man. We need righteousness to be exalted on the earth, man. All right, because that's the right way to live. That's the right way of things to be, man. Okay, turning the things right side up. Okay, so it says here, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Right. So as the America the Great is considered as spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, the same destruction, but on a higher scale, is gonna happen onto that place, man. Okay, we know the end of Sodom and Egypt, destruction, and that's what's gonna happen, man. It says here in Luke 17:28, likewise also it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. The so-called white man is always out here building some shit. You go in the city of Montreal, man, there's buildings everywhere, man. They're always constructing, man. You see? It says here, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, the same day the elect are gonna be delivered. Okay, the same day that the righteous elect are gonna be delivered out of the destruction. It says here, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven, and in this time it's gonna be nuclear missiles, man. Okay, and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. When Yahweh Shai comes back, when Yahweh, I'll read that again, Salakia. It says here, I got excited, Salakia. It says here, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. Okay, fire and brimstone shall rain down from heaven, man. The nuclear missiles are gonna hit Babylon the Great. Okay, and again, and it tells us, and it tells us that like also the day when Salakia, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone. So the same way that we're gonna be delivered, at the same time we're being delivered, the same people, the wicked are gonna be judged. Okay, they're gonna be destroyed with in the nuclear missile, man, with nuclear fire. Okay, they're gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, so that's basically it, man. That's the lesson, And Lord willing, this was edifying, man. You see, we have to remember that as as that was basically the point. As Egypt and Sodom were destroyed, the same is gonna happen to America. Okay, so don't be surprised, man. We're as they say, America is circling the drain, right? So now they're talking about famine. They're talking about this. They're talking about all sorts of madness. They're talking about all sorts of hardship. Prepare yourself. For hard times. And then the devil's gonna come down with great wrath and implement the microchip. So we have to be ready, right? We have to move spiritually. We have to move according to the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and pray that He guides us well, right? So as it says, He is the guide of them that keep His commandments, right? So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Okay, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Macha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and bishop of Great Millstone. And salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere brothers and sisters of who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandment to the best of their abilities. All right. Shabbat shalom. Shalom.